Hey, and welcome back. Today we are planting some more of the plants around the yard here in town. We have most of our garden in town and most of the main. Every year things are planted at the big garden also. So just got some odds and ends here that we're gonna tinker around with for the next few days. Right now I'm working on the strawberry beds. Most of my strawberry beds are winter killed. Not sure why, but gonna have to try to see what we can do with them. I got a whole bunch more strawberry plants that I'm gonna slowly integrate into there in the next few days. Trish picked up some pumpkin plants because she forgot to start some this year. They're the Cinderella Carriage variety. She got them today actually, and they're pretty healthy looking plants. I'm excited to get them in the ground. Put that back in there so we don't forget. And then we got two grapevines that Trisha also picked out today at the greenhouse, and they're two different colors of grape. Supposed to be fairly resilient, so hopefully they handle our cold climate here and our brutal winters, which is always a gamble. But then Trish said she wanted a chive plant, so I was at a different greenhouse and I got her that one today. Over here I got all the plants from in the house. Everything that I planted in my indoor garden is right here. So these are Trisha's cucamelons, except for these two little tomatoes I snuck into the empty holes. But other than that, that's cucamelons. This is asparagus. I started these from seed in the house. They're a Mary Washington variety. Here we got my cabbage plants. Oh, sorry, broccoli plants right here. This is my tomato tray. All these are tomatoes. They're looking pretty good. The one variety is bigger than the other, so it must be a faster maturing variety, I guess. Here's my peppers. There's many different varieties. I think there's 5 or 6 different varieties. I've been picking these little peppers that are starting to grow. I've been picking them off. See, I picked a big one off today. There's another one, because I guess you're supposed to pick them off for a while. So there's one. So the plants can really get rooted and healthy and big before you start growing fruit on them, I guess. Don't know if it's true or not. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. It's fine by me. Here's another one. Holy, so I've probably taken 20 off in total now, somewhere around there. Mosquitoes are bad because it just had a little rain out here. So anyway, we'll move on to talk about the trees. This is Trish's apple tree, and wow, it is looking good. It's a Honeycrisp apple tree is the name of it. And she planted it last year, early in the year, and wow, beautiful. It just filled right out. I can't believe how healthy it is. I kind of trimmed around it today just so it doesn't get choked out by grass. And then this is our apple tree that actually died. The main stalk died, and then notice there's a couple suckers growing off the root, so I just left it. I don't know if it'll work or grow into an apple tree or what, but didn't have the heart to cut it down. It was still alive. And then this here's the mulberry. This is the one we picked up last year. It's a weeping mulberry. They had a white mulberry there today. It was a different variety at the greenhouse. Same greenhouse that we got this one at, but two different kinds. It would have been neat. Maybe we should have got one of those. I'm not sure. But today we got a pear tree and another apple tree. So we'll take you over there and show you. This is the pear tree. That's the variety. I can't even say it, and I'm not going to try. It sounds French or something.
Anjou? I don't know.
Anyway, this is my French pear tree. And we're going to be planting it in the yard here. I'm pretty excited. We've never had a pear tree. And this pear tree looks like it's healthy, so I'm excited for that. And here's another apple tree. So actually, if that apple tree that's a sucker turns into an apple tree, we'll have 3 varieties of apple trees in the yard. I don't know if it's going to work out, so we might only have 2, but hopefully this apple tree works out good for us because it's a nice apple tree. I like it. It's a red delicious, so it should be a good apple. It's good to -30, which is kind of what you get here. Like, you know, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think that might work. Over here are my strawberry beds, which I renovated. There's a tray of strawberries right there. I started those from seed in the house just after, I think it was around February, and that's what they're at now. And these 3 here are actually from that tray. I put them in here and then I stopped. I figured, no, we need to make a video of what the bed looks like before I get them seeded. So there it is, I renovated it. This had complete winter kill. I do not know what happened. These strawberry plants were a white pine berry, a little bit more sensitive I think than some of the hardy Saskatchewan varieties of strawberries that you commonly see out in this area. And they were really beautiful plants last summer, huge lush, the roots were huge, here they are. Like, that's the roots of one strawberry plant. So healthy, leaves, foliage, like they were in good condition, and the winter just wiped them completely out. And my strawberry bed over there that I started 3 years ago also had severe winter kill. I had 9 plants in there in total, and there's 4 left. So we lost over half. Oh no, there's 5 left. So we lost 4, I guess. I think I had more than 9 because I had some that were babies off of the main ones, and they also died. Whereas last winter they didn't. I don't know, I covered them up and everything just the same as I did the previous winter. And maybe this winter was just a little harsher than usual because they really took a beating. And this is their main garden here. We call this our town garden. It's all seeded. Our turnips are popping up. Right there, I just noticed. There they are. And over here, our spinach is popping up. And our lettuce, if you look real close, is also popping up. Right here. Romaine lettuce.
And the onions.
Oh yeah, and the onions, actually 2 rows are both up. And today I've actually noticed more growth on the onions just today. So it's pretty cool, I'm happy about it. We got that area, I'm gonna put some of my maybe tomatoes or melons or something in there, and then I got this little area left where I have to put something too. It's kind of more, gets more shade that area, so I got to pick something that can handle that. Yeah, and then Trisha is going to put her cucamelons on the far side of the yard. We'll take you over there and show you because we got some really nice Saskatoon berry bushes over there that are in good health. I just cleaned up
Here's all the dead trees.
Yeah, here's all the dead.
The cherry tree died.
Yeah, here's our beautiful Saskatoon berry trees. Looking good. This year, these we started, they were little sticks when we planted them. They were this high. Stuck them in the ground, and they're looking like this is they're 4 years old, I think, maybe 5. And that's what they're at. They're good. I'm happy with them. I like them.
The blueberry died, but the
yeah, there was Saskatoon, and blueberry all planted same day, and the blueberry tree only made it 1 year, and it was done. And the Saskatoons have just rooted right in. I think they're going to be. They'll take off soon. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting nice bushes off those in the near future. And this, I just gave this a quick rake. I'm going to add a little bit of compost or something to it, and then Trisha's going to grow her cucamelons in all of this, or some of it, I'm not sure. But it's definitely where I think we're going to plant them this year. There's pretty good sun here, and it's a nice spot. It's quiet, and I think it'll be good for the cucamelons. All right, I'm just tossing in a few strawberries. Get these beds freshened up and hopefully get some more strawberries growing. I started these from seed, like I mentioned earlier. There's the roots of one of the white pine berries again. I started these from seed in my home in February sometime. Started them all in one tray, and then, yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, I got some sort of little bugs in here. Funny looking worms or something. These are an alpine strawberry, so I basically threw all these seeds in a black tray like this. And all the ones that actually germinated, I transferred them to a pot like this. And now I got all these little strawberry plants. I'm hoping that they'll work out. Can't see any reason why they wouldn't. They're pretty healthy looking. They got good roots, and you try not to plant them too deep, because I know that's a no-no. All right, give them a little water. Trisha is just dying to plant these silly giant pumpkins that rarely grow to anything big. So we're gonna do it. Here it is. Dill's Atlantic Giant. Granddaddy of pumpkins can grow to 225 kilograms. When the fruit sets, prune the fruits until only 1 or 2 are left. Water frequently and add lots of fertilizer occasionally to aid its growth. Here we go with the granddaddies.
Started these in the house last year though, didn't I?
You did.
Is it too late?
Oh no.
Worth a try.
Worth your effort. It'll make you happy, and that's the main thing. Okay, now we can plant these Cinderellas or whatever pumpkin this is.
Cinderella carriage.
Perfect. Yeah. Better hurry up or they won't get watered. one. I was gonna use the tractor and just make a trench and put in a line of tomatoes because I got tons. And I only need a few for town, so. That is the way to make it, eh?
Yeah. Seems like it's easier.
It's easier. I got Oregon Spring and Independence Day tomatoes. Oregon Spring first. There, that's all I'm gonna do. I shouldn't say that's all, that's a load of tomatoes. There it is. I'm getting wet and cold and my hands are gross, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. Thank you all for checking it out. Comments, questions, suggestions, post them below. Thanks for watching.